Now I have reached hell, or abyss, as it might be called in Forgotten Realms. And this place has 5 challenges for me to defeat before I can find reclaim my piece of my soul, or soul. And this
So
is
you have come to us at last, Child of Bhaal. You have come to claim your heritage, perhaps, and in pieces, no less. How terrible it must be to die in such a state.
So what's the... yeah. So that's the basically reason why Hrothgar is in hell, just as Irenicus is. Their life is combined. Where one is, there's another. But there's items.
Know you, child, that there is a tier of Bhaal in this place before us. Yet there are 2 paths that lead to it. 2 doors, 2 paths. Yet both lead to your goal. Yes? You have made many choices on the journey that was your life. Many paths have you taken, and always they have had an effect on those around you, even when that was not your intention. Such is the fate of those born with destiny. The consequences of the actions they take ripple about them throughout all that is reality. Perhaps the fate of others concerns you little. Perhaps it consumes your soul. That too is a choice, an action taken, a ripple set into the pond of reality. The path that you take to the tier will affect another this day. Another who is innocent of the action you take, and yet affected by it just the same. One of those who travels with you, who orbits your destiny and yet is innocent of your taint, will do nicely. Remember, Child of Bhaal, a choice must be made. And you must live with the consequences of that choice.
So yeah. Exalt has been captured and I have a choice.
It is done.
Left path weakens Hrothgar, right path weakens Exalt. And you cannot decide who is to go. So I'm just gonna go right through this myself.
Selfless act from one who willingly shoulders the burden of destiny and its effect upon others. Your companion is returned to you, Child of Bhaal. The tier of Bhaal is yours, child.
And one little piece of this
As I thought.
I have again, but it's I think that it's a matter of storytelling wise. It's really nice that the first Baldur's Gate the big issues really don't concern you much, but in the Baldur's Gate 2, as the child of Bhaal whereas the main character is growing more and more powerful.
You point.
It's quite. It becomes
Yes, if you wish.
His divine heritage, instead of just being a justification why you have some priest skills or.
The tier of Bhaal lies very close to here, Child of Bhaal. Just beyond either of these 2 rooms before you. You have encountered many times in your existence where you have been forced to swallow your fear, no? You have fought off terror that would overwhelm a lesser being and shown courage instead. Pass through either of these rooms, and your vaunted courage shall be challenged, Child of Bhaal. I have something I will offer, however, which will make it so much easier for you, child. You know, like so many with power, that items of magic can do much that the ordinary man cannot. Such as this cloak, for instance. Stitched together from the flayed skins of lovely nymphs. Wear it and be soothed by its powerful magic. Panic will never overcome you again. With this cloak, you could easily gather the tear of Bhaal and worry not of your courage. I bow to the power of your divine soul, child, and offer this cloak up to you, if you wish it.
Well, I actually do not
Then
need
you
it.
choose to rely on your own power and bravery. It shall be as you wish, Child of Bhaal.
Words, not words!
Now, as I actually am doing a little bit of thinking, the reason why the main character can achieve what he does, being Child of Bhaal, or as a cleric, might be that the fact that
I can't carry no more. Your item is on the ground.
and well, what he can achieve with by clerical powers is something that
It is done.
is that because the game doesn't specifically say to what god would have cleric form, unless of course you take the special class, which has or like Priest of Talos. It might be something that the divine essence of Bhaal itself grants him cleric powers of to be a cleric, maybe.
It is a good thing you've come to me, Child of Bhaal. Only you hold the power to vanquish the terrible creature that holds one of your dead father's tears here. I have heard of your prowess, child. Most impressive for a mortal life. Creatures of great power thrown aside as if they were nothing. Beings any other mortal would quake before, you have fought against valiantly.
Actually, mostly with cunning and trickery.
You are a wonder of destruction, Child of Bhaal. Go then and defeat the creature that lies in the cavern. Crush it beneath your heel and claim another victory!
Well, alright, so what kind of thing it is?
It is a powerful creature, Child of Bhaal. One that only you can destroy. I am confident in your ability to deal death to such a creature as this, and take the tear that is yours.
So it's powerful, but what kind of thing it is?
It is a creature that deserves death, Child of Bhaal. You are such a wondrous fighter. I simply thought that you could defeat it where others failed.
So why does it deserve it to die?
Because it exists. It stands in your way.
So are you saying that it's not going to give me the tear, like, you know, is the only choice? Killing it is the only choice?
Well, no. It might give it to you if you ask it nicely enough, I suppose.
Yeah, because that's usually a good idea. Usually ask
I
nicely.
see that despite your great deeds, you have no pride in you, child.
It's no pride. It's complete like a
be it.
fear of being killed.
Humility serves well those who wield it well.
And for a player, the sheer
It is
annoyance of having to reload and do it again and all that. And it is a dragon.
I can carry no more.
Well, I gotta distribute some. I'll let Jaheira carry the tears. Well, I already carried 3 of them. But
As
I
I
already
thought.
taken 3 tears. There's 2 more
As I thought.
from this side. But I personally will find it real nice that they managed to, with the writing, make it much more personal, and the essence of Bhaal being much greater importance to the plot. Hell, it's the main arc of the game is that either getting your soul, surviving the guy who wants the soul, or hunting him down for taking his soul, that soul.
One of the tears does lie near this very place. It is in the possession of another. One with so much power, so difficult to defeat it is. But all things, even the most powerful, can be overcome, yes. You have defeated many whose claims of power were so hollow, you tore them down from their thrones.
Actually, no.
Always you have used the right tools to defeat your foes, yes. And I am giving you now the right tool to defeat this one. Here it is. Gaze upon the soul that is named Black Razor. Most powerful it is, and it is the tool you need to defeat the one who holds the tear. It is for you to decide, Child of Bhaal, how to use the tool you have. I leave you to your choice then.
Oh yeah. And Black Razor. Immunity, charm, fear, quite handy. Regeneration, quite handy. Even a chance of giving a level draining to enemies. But it's just plus 3.
Simple.
And in this phase of the game you start to need, well, you may already have access to plus 5 weapons and plus 4s.
This small plane has come to me. Perhaps my eternal torment shall be relieved at long last. Oh, I can only hope.
Oh, so does he have because I've destroyed Ifriti before. Yeah, oh, what conditions? Yeah, so he can't tell. So the sword is the key. So, well, although if I would give it to him. Oh well, so take the sword because it's not so useful. It has potentially really nifty powers, but if it would have gotten much earlier, it would be so much more, you could say, useful and powerful weapon. And this game has lots of really powerful, useful weapons. Some of them are not even of the highest plus rating, and well, there's only one more place left to seek out. To see what to go through these little interesting trials.
Yeah.
So we meet again. How fitting that our reunion should be in this place of retribution.
Yeah, that's Kevin Michael Richardson, guy who voiced Saravak.
It is I, or an echo perhaps. My essence joined that of our dead father after you murdered me after all.
No, he didn't murder.
But in the end, all the children of Bhaal end up here. I have one of the tears of Bhaal you will need. I will not hand it over to you, however. You do not deserve it.
So, deserve? What does he mean with that, braggart?
I mean you are a pathetic worm, a sniveling little cretin. I relished spitting Gorion on my blade, and were there true justice, our positions would be reversed now.
Oh well, I warn you, hand over it or existence here will be a short one.
Ah yes, stoke that infernal wrath of yours.
Yeah, he came here to pick a
Feel
fight.
the anger within you, boiling like a pit of sulfur in the crevices of your heart. You feel it, do you not? The taint that surrounds your soul like a serpent, squeezing it, spreading its venom. That taint, that wrath exists in all the children of Bhaal, but few know how to use it.
But it's really stated. Is it a Saravak or just some sort of ghost?
You have become the Slayer, have you not? The avatar of our dead father. The blackest expression of murder. I see it behind your eyes. Summon your wrath for me, if you can.
So what does he get
You
out
were
of
the
this?
one who brought me here. Your power over this place has summoned forth my essence once again. And why do you think you have done that? I can teach you how to use your wrath. You can control the taint, direct it, summon it at will. You can become the slayer at will and become the weapon of murder that you were meant to be.
Actually,
So
that's
think
wrong.
of me. Think of how I destroyed your precious Gorion. How I plundered the lives of your Candlekeep. Summon your rage. Stir the depths of your black heart. Summon wrath. Summon wrath and become it. Because if you cannot, then you are not worth your destiny. It should have been I. It should have been I. Attack me, worm, if you dare!
I don't need to be an avatar of murder to destroy him. I don't need it. I don't need to use it.
Then you were never worthy of Bhaal's blood, and I shall crush you where you stand.
And
I am good.
Minsk and Bulls
and this is, I might say, is one of the better written of these moments.
not right.
I await.
It was done before. It can be done again.
Yes. What?
I am ready. Curse you.
Yes, he is quite strong, but not that strong that he simply cannot be outlasted. And of course I can also use the classical tactic of just running away, although he is strong.
Yes.
Cry for your lives. They are over. I am busy.
So let's just try to bring
Yes.
out the bugs again, and some low-level damage dealing damage spells.
Every hamster has his day.
My wounds must be tended to.
Although I must say that this form of Saravok, damn, he killed me. Was a bit arrogant.
Quickly, fool. Oh, I
Oh,
am.
yeah. Oh, definitely just trying to smash him apart with.
Out with this.
Yep, Saravok, or at least his ghostly ghost form of him, is dead again. I have all 5 necessary tears of Bhaal. So it is just time to save and prepare the final encounter with Irenicus. I have thrown all preparatory spells. I am completely ready. To get all the benefits from the Tears of Bhaal, which, gameplay-wise, don't give that much, but they are quite awesome. Door open. And Irenicus gets it.
So we are to battle one last time. No more hiding for either of us.
Alright. So he brags, he likes to think that, to cease to exist. So let's just be. Although can stand the heat. He sounds scared. only one end. His end. But at least he's not a cowardly in this phase. He certainly has proven himself bold.
Power is on our side, sorcerer. You cannot hope to defeat us in this final reckoning. Your end is near at hand. Wail if you must.
No more platitudes, Irenicus. You have taken much from all of us. Now you die your final death.
I grow tired of shouting battle cries when fighting this mage. Boo will finish his eyeballs once and for all, so he does not rise again. Evil, meet my sword! Sword, meet evil!
This is the last stand here in hell. We fall or we win.
And Irenicus summons some unpleasant aid. Just to support him. And it seems to work seems to have worked quite well.
I am ready and willing.
Mince and Boo stand ready.
Fight well, for now you will die.
Feel the hand of justice!
Yes.
And Irenicus himself is
Every hamster has his day.
you could say quite unremarkable. But he made himself, but he blasted out a
I await your
crusade. I guess the game decides to dispel all the dispel some of your support magics. But now I can see him again.
Name me. Right is right.
And he's getting himself quite a thorough matching.
nature's servant awaits.
It's not the you could say the most fanciest final battle, but certainly is functional.
So much comes back to haunt us.
And it's got bit, and it gives you a chance to use a bit more complex techniques than the original one.
Yes.
Nature's servant awaits.
There seems to be a stun effect a bit there.
Something else.
Ah, damn it, that didn't work.
The light shall fall before me.
What is it now?
Sir. What do you want? No problem at all.
As I would have done.
Gotta try something else.
I am ready. It has no effect.
Nothing but dark. I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Yeah, bro, Irenicus has thrown himself,
Ready and willing.
over to say, employs quite strong magical shieldings around him.
I await.
Although otherwise he's not really,
Has no effect.
you could say, truly impressive with his.
Has no effect. Has
And
no
but
effect.
why he decided to just
I am ready.
he also employed some summoning tricks.
What do you want?
Go bother someone.
But as it looks like
Ed will do this. Ed will do that. Somebody
my
Sure.
Planetar is out of picture, so try to reapply.
I ready.
The light shall fall before me.
I await your need.
Your worthless lives end here!
Oh yeah, it's using the Slayer.
I am
The
ready.
Slayer is the form name of it.
With vengeance!
But now it's Fellowfield continuing to be out of picture. Because now it's starting to take some damage. And what to say, it goes down quite efficiently once the protections get out at this basic gate. Oh, he's going down. His magic is out. Dramatic death scene is appropriate and screams. Irenicus is dead. For good.
I see that you have finally come to. I almost did not believe it when the priestesses told me that your body was showing signs of life once again. Those of you who have survived the return of the exile to Soldanesalar know me, your queen. But only some of you know the hero beside me, who was most instrumental in saving our city and the Tree of Life. Many dark deeds have been associated with your name elsewhere. But here today, we offer sincere thanks to you for the great service which you have performed. These deeds were not performed alone. Soldanesalar also extends its gratitude to those who have traveled with you and fought by your side to help save our city. There is little that would make a suitable reward for such deeds. We offer to you the thanks of our people, as well as gold and the amulet of the Seldarine, to remind others what you have done for us. As for the man whom we once knew as Jonaleth, I can only say that he died long ago. He lives in my memory still.
Well, she was just that we should have
To the
killed
man
him.
he became, the exile Irenicus, he who performed atrocities on you, the tree, and his former people, to him I can only send my prayer that he finds the peace in death he never found in life. I feel I must
I don't think so.
apologize on his behalf
There's most likely very
for
unpleasant
what he
thing.
put you and your friends through. For his madness, we stripped Jonaleth of his elven immortality and exiled him, only to create Irenicus instead.
Yeah, you should have just lopped off his head and maybe desecrated his corpse while you were at it.
I cannot help but feel we are partly responsible. It is something I shall have to ponder on. As for you, I am sure you will be leaving soon. As a wanderer, I imagine you are eager to resume your travels. Go with the best wishes of Soldanesalar.
Well.
To end like this?
Orion's sword has become too powerful. We should have acted long before now.
There is no reason to be concerned. The fate of this fool has been sealed.
But can we be so sure?
This spawn of Bhaal is doomed. There is no escape.
And the Shadows of Arm is over. That which means Throne of Bhaal is beginning.
There is no peace for a child of Bhaal. You've learned this lesson time and again, as all who are close to you suffer because of your tainted blood. When John Irenicus fell, you had hoped for some sort of respite, but peril follows you like pestilence. The time of the prophecy has come. 5 powerful Bhaal spawn have arisen, leading their armies across the Sword Coast, slaughtering their weaker siblings and innocents alike in a wave of massive destruction. Like wildfire, panic spreads before the armies of the 5, and those suspected of being children of Bhaal are cast out and revived. Even in Soldanesalar, unease grows into fear at your presence. Queen Elysim urges you to visit a sacred grove where the ancients might shed light on your fate. You wonder what part you will play in the dreaded prophecy, and how long before its culmination devours your soul. Only one thing seems certain. So long as Bhaal's throne of blood stands empty, chaos shall reign.
What? As I thought.
And with quite nice dramatic intros, Shadows of Arm ends, and Throne of Bhaal has begun, and this episode has ended right now. So, see you next time, when the grand final chapters of Baldur's Gate start to begin. The epic part, with slaughter beyond and enemies beyond measure. See ya!